How to change your life in 6 months. It takes time to undo a lifetime of bad choices, but you'd be surprised how much you can accomplish in 6 months if you're committed and take consistent action. You can make a huge change in your life in just half a year. This is enough time to make good progress without being overwhelmed by some huge goal like, I want to be worth $50 million in 5 years. 6 months is manageable. 1. Set 4 goals. Set a goal in each of the following areas: financial, health, career, and other. Most of us could use a money, health, and career boost. That leaves one miscellaneous goal: financial. You might want to set a goal for your bank account balance, earnings, or to pay off your debt. Health. Need to lose a few pounds. Want to bench press 250 pounds. Follow a healthy diet for 6 months. Career. Perhaps you want a promotion, to change companies, or to change fields. Miscellaneous. You could set a goal to travel somewhere, master a song on the piano, get a jump on learning a language, or buy a new car. The possibilities are endless. A good goal is something that you believe is possible but would be challenging. It should also be something that makes you excited when you think about achieving it. 2. Starting small yet forgiving. If you've ever started a New Year's resolution before, or known someone who has, burnout or fatigue can be unforgiving, leaving you to feel as though if you fall through with your promise, that the entire thing is ruined. Maybe you're starting a new diet, yet you slip up once and figure that you may as well throw the whole thing away. Maybe you're writing a story and it just isn't coming along perfectly, so you punish your mistakes by throwing them away completely. If you find yourself striving for perfection, telling yourself that this is the time that it'll be different, I'm going to do it perfectly, can sometimes be a detriment to your success even before you start. Sticking to a plan doesn't mean doing the plan perfectly each time. Knowing your own limits and what you're likely and not likely to do can help you decide your limits for yourself. Let's say that you want to wake up early, so you set your alarm clock for 6 in the morning. Despite having slept at midnight the day before, you happen to wake up at 8 in the morning as you usually do, and shut off your clock since you've already missed your morning wake-up call, and go back to sleep again. Instead, try to be more understanding of yourself in the same way you would understand family or a friend. Setting an alarm for 7:50 in the morning may not seem like a grand change that you were expecting, but the longer you wake up at 7:50, the more you can inch the time back once your new wake-up time becomes 7:50. It's 10 more minutes of success versus waking up at 8 a.m. dissatisfied that you weren't able to follow your goals. Progress is progress. Be gentle with yourself. 3. Get used to maintenance. Aspirational tropes want you to believe that living your best life is like running a victory lap every day. In reality, it is more like being willing to tend to the unglamorous maintenance of things, like chores, cleaning, healthy cooking, staying current on bills and work assignments, or making time for exercise. The quality of your life will be directly and drastically improved if you can incorporate necessary maintenance into your daily routine and learn to see it as something that helps you rather than hinders you from having a great time. 4. Follow the ritual of journaling every day for 15 minutes. J.K. Rowling keeps a journal. Eminem keeps a journal. Oprah keeps a journal. Successful people all over the world, those who consistently make positive changes in their lives, reflect daily and learn from their life experiences, and they often use some kind of journal to accomplish this. If you want to get somewhere in life, you need a map, and your journal is that map. You can write down what you did today, what you tried to accomplish, where you made mistakes, and so much more. It's a place to reflect. It's a place to capture important thoughts. It's a place to sort out where you've been and where you intend to go. And it's one of the most underused, yet incredibly effective tools available to the masses. So, as you can infer, your time spent focusing inward and journaling doesn't just help you. Your mind is powerful and your thoughts create ripples in the world around you. When you bring clarity into your life, you bring the best of yourself into everything you do. You tend to treat yourself and others better, communicate more constructively, do things for the right reasons, and ultimately improve the world you're living in. This is why journaling for a short time every day can actually make a significant real-world difference in your life. 5. Focus on the most important. Highest impact habits. Habit is a better predictor of success. To make lasting change, build a system of healthy habits you can sustain. The quest to become a better version of yourself often feels like a roller coaster ride. It's hard, and it's usually so uneven. To improve your chances of success, find micro habits that produce results and keep repeating, measuring and improving them until you arrive. Short-term breakthroughs don't work. Focus on repeated actions, even if you have to start small to make them sustainable. Be patient with yourself. Self-growth is tender. It's holy ground. There's no greater investment. Small steps have no competition in personal development. Their unflinching effectiveness embarrasses every other strategy. When you are up for change, you have to start embracing change in small ways. If you want to change your life and not be average, then you have to do something different. But aim for small, consistent change, not rapid change. Small changes that'll make a big difference. It's the only way to be successful at habit change. Self-improvement isn't a destination. You're never done. Even if you have some success and you want to maintain it, you have to keep doing the things you are doing that got you that success in the first place. The idea is to focus on consistent improvements in your life every day, no matter how small the step you take to be a better you than you were yesterday. 6. Accept your weaknesses. Fully accept whatever thoughts that come to your mind and be kind to yourself. This is only the starting point of turning your life around. Don't beat yourself up. You should cherish that you made the first step to live a better life. But it's also important to not live in a state of denial and defense whatever is not doing any good to you. Acknowledge every weakness, every imperfection that is a part of who you are. Remember to be gentle with yourself. 7. Start reading books. Reading regularly is one of the easiest and most effective ways to learn. By reading often, you can gain more insight into your field and develop a strategic vision that helps you advance along your career path. Try searching for new sources that will expand your expertise. Seek out authors from different countries and cultures or read alternative viewpoints. Consider challenging yourself to learn a new language that introduces you to even more reading material. For example, you can make a list of the top books, blogs, and publications in your industry. Then make time to read every day. 8. Dissolve relationship with people who hold you back. There may be some people in your life that you are better off not spending time with. Not everyone has habits or attitudes that are conducive to success, and unfortunately those habits and attitudes are contagious. Like crabs in a bucket, these people are the first to pull you down the moment they see you trying to climb to a higher level. You may have friends, coworkers, or even family members who fit this description. It is not always a good idea to abruptly cut people out of your life. Some relationships should be dissolved gently. Gradually decrease the amount of time you spend with the people who you don't want around you as you move forward. Use the time you would otherwise be spending with them to build new relationships with positive people who support and encourage your success. 9. Give your actions enough time to play out first. Of course, this assumes you have worked on your action steps long enough to know that they are not working. The amount of time depends on the goal itself. For a weight loss goal, a month should be a good time frame. For a startup, results may take anywhere from 3 to 6 months or even a year to play out, though you should see some results as you go along. If it's a big goal, set mini milestones to track and evaluate your progress. You don't need to wait for a year to know your startup is not taking off. You can use early indicators like people's reception and market survey results to see if you're moving on the right track. 10. Tackle one thing that you've been putting off. We all put off that one thing: the phone call to your insurance company, cleaning up your desk, changing the batteries in the smoke alarms. Just like those dirty dishes I discussed earlier, setting priorities includes making certain seemingly small tasks don't build up until you have to spend an entire day catching up. If you have unfinished tasks, you are carrying a heavy weight around with you all the time. No matter how small each task is, you have to remember it. If possible, when you think of it, do it right then. After you've listed your priorities for the day, add a long-standing chore to your to-do list. For example, at the end of the workday, you'll make that phone call or organize your workplace since you've already gotten all of your most important and energy-draining tasks done for the day. You'll be surprised at how much better and productive you'll feel once you've crossed these items off your list, even if it's just a mental list. 11. Make time for rest. Before you learn how to be better, It's important to start with the basics. You need to have your basic needs met before you move on to self-improvement. Part of that is to make time for rest and self-care. There are many different types of rest. Are there moments in your schedule where you have the opportunity to do nothing and take a break? Those quiet moments of rest can help you decompress and process what happened in your day. That's why making time for rest can do wonders for your well-being. Plus, when you're well rested, you'll have more bandwidth to work on the other ways you can better yourself.